The White House says President Trump was caught off guard by Israel's latest moves in Gaza as broader Middle East peace plans may be losing momentum.
Doug Lazater has the latest developments from Washington this morning. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. Well, President Trump clearly was not happy with some of the things that have happened recently involving Israeli forces, including what's going on now in Gaza. The death toll in Gaza climbs as Israel expands its operations. Recent Israeli airstrikes in Syria and a Catholic church that was struck in Gaza may be creating new tension now between Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Trump.
He was caught off guard by the bombing in Syria and also the bombing of a Catholic church in Gaza, which, as you know, I addressed at my briefing last week. And in both accounts, the president quickly called the prime minister to rectify those situations.
The president has long backed a broader peace deal in the Middle East, including an effort to shut down Iran's nuclear program. Following last month's U.S. bombing attack on Iran's nuclear sites, Iran's foreign minister says the damage has been extensive to the point where nuclear enrichment, he says, has been frozen.
It is now stopped because, yes, damages are serious.
And while President Trump acknowledged that admission, much remains unknown.
What we need is for inspectors to get back on the ground in Iran and conduct an additional battle damage assessment on top of what we're doing in the intelligence community.
And Iran says negotiations are possible, but there are some clear lines.
But obviously, we cannot give up our enrichment because it is an achievement of our own scientists. And now, more than that, it is a question of national pride.
So Iran has no intention of giving up nuclear enrichment. What the foreign minister says is that even though the buildings are damaged, or in some cases gone now in the wake of those U.S. bomb attacks, the technical ability and the people that can do it are still there. Back to you guys.
The foreign minister said that it was a source of national pride, and yet Brett Baier questioned why these Iranian enrichment facilities had to be underneath a mountain and half a mile underground, and yet the foreign minister really didn't have any good answers to that.
That's right, and the contention all along from Iran is that this is for peaceful purposes, but they're enriching uranium to such an extent and such a high degree that leads to a great deal of suspicion that there's another purpose there.
All right, we'll see what happens today. Doug Lazater live for us in Washington. We appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you.